Right then, we've got another overland slash off-road build for you. This one's a little bit different. It's the first Porsche Cayenne we've had in for like an off-road type build. It's a customer car. Initially we're going to do a few modifications to get it ready for the Parkwood off-road day we've got on the 10th of June. So we've got a couple of weeks to get it turned around. I'll talk you through what we're going to do. So initial modifications for the off-road day. Obviously we've got Ryan's old Alpha Echo wheels with the Radar Renegades on, 33-inch tyres. We're going to get those on. Obviously for the clearance, we're going to do the 50mm body lift. This is just on springs, not air like the V10. So lift wise it's going to be similar to the V6 Touareg, which we've parked it next to for comparison. So as well as the wheels and tyres and lift, we're doing underbody protection, because at the moment this has just still got the plastic under trays. So we'll have the front skid pan and steel gearbox guard. That'll help us out on the rough stuff at Parkwood, make sure there's no damage to the underside. Couple of other things we are going to look at is a front hitch receiver, just in case we need to recover it, we can do it safely. We've also got a front light bar in development. We'll put some 3D scans and renders in so you can have a look at what we're doing with those. And we also want to look at the snorkel on this. We get a lot of requests from guys mainly in America, South America, for a Cayenne snorkel. We've just not had time to develop anything yet. We've got this car for a while, so we should be able to put something together. We've got obviously Cayenne side by side with the Touareg, just for some comparisons. As you can see, looking at the engine bay, Porsche's got far too much plastic in it, so it makes it a little bit tricky. We'll probably have to remove a lot of this. Space wise, obviously turbo's a little bit trickier to get to. We're not actually going to do any changes. The Touareg has got the BV50 as standard. This has actually got the 240 horsepower, which comes with a Garrett turbo. So this, when we tune it, should be good for 300 horsepower. And then obviously we're going to have to figure something out this side for the snorkel setup. Obviously I mentioned we're going to do the hitch receiver on this. Bumpers are quite a lot different between these two. Obviously on the Touareg the hitch comes out below the number plate, but I don't know whether we're going to end up cutting something in behind the number plate or coming above it on this. We'll have to get the bumper off, have a look and see what we can do. Right, let's get it pulled in the workshop and get cracked on with it. Right, little status update on the Cayenne. As you can see from all the parts on the floor, I've had to take off a little bit more than we thought. We've got the lift kit fitted yesterday, dropped it down with a 33-inch tyres on, and we had clearance issues on the side mount intercoolers. So they're coming off and we're fitting the front mount kit that we do, similar to what the 7L Touaregs had over there. And another thing I forgot to mention, is the top arm camber bushers. When we lift these, they end up with a little bit too much positive camber. So we fit the PowerFlex camber correction bushers in the top arms just to rectify that. We've just about finished the Cayenne for Michael, ready just in time for Parkwood, which is on Friday and Saturday. I'll just run through quickly what we've done. So obviously it's had 50mm body lift. When we do that, we do the PowerFlex top arm bushers to correct the camber. Obviously wheels, 33-inch tyres. For the 33-inch tyres, we've had to trim the front bumper, the lower section, and relocate the intercooler. So obviously these have a twin side mount. It's now got our front mount kit on it. When we fitted the front mount, we've also modified and reinforced the front crash bar and installed a hitch receiver, so if he does get stuck on the weekend we can do a safe recovery. It's also had under trays for underbody protection, and that's going to be it for this weekend. Following the event at Parkwood, I think we are going to get it back, like I mentioned earlier, look at the snorkels. I don't know if he's going to have a roof tent on there as well. So let's see how we get on this weekend. If you want to see more overland builds, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We've hopefully got another off-road AMROC build coming up soon.